The event here is Ramp Up, which has over 1,000 people from all across the marketing technology industry, all coming together to talk about where offline meets online.
Oren and I talked a lot about kind of some of the broader trends, the arc of where the industry has come from over the last 15 years, and we spent a lot of time talking about where it's headed in terms of the types of experiences for consumers, how data is going to be used, cracking the brand advertising nut, so a pretty far-reaching conversation.
It's very important to bring different aspects of the community together. For this conference, I came because of the quality of the agenda. The topics were all relevant to me. It's much better to come talk to people and listen to people who are doing the actual stuff. So that's why I came. It was also really close to my office.
I was singularly impressed with the fact that, this conference to some extent was like a bloom that grows in the desert, and it's I didn't really expect that. It had its own gravitas, it had its own momentum, and everyone showed up, and I'm spectacularly impressed.
I think these conferences are very important, and I almost think that the content is just the bait to get great people together and having conversations. It's really the relationships and the conversations that you can have at an event like Ramp Up that you can't have anywhere else.
This kind of conference, it's really about this serendipity of you bring a bunch of smart people together, you give them some things to talk about, and hopefully they talk about them in the rooms like this. Oren and sort of this community are really good about bringing people together and just being honest and genuine with each other. So this kind of event's awesome for that kind of thing.
There's a CEO summit happening right now, and it's been really great. I just came out of a conversation that was an intimate conversation about hiring A players.
Our panel was focused on measuring customer engagement, and so we had folks from LivePerson, from Kissmetrics, from Adobe, and myself.
I did a panel today at Ramp Up, and the panel was on cross-screen or cross-device. We're all facing the same challenges of trying to find a way to link all of the different devices, whether it be your mobile, your smartphone, your tablets, or your desktop. We're all facing the same challenges and really driving mobile to the next level, knowing that ad tech needs to solve these problems.
It is useful to sort of gather as many players in the ecosystem as possible to get them in the room and have conversations about the issues that our industry faces and have it at the right levels. My impression of Ramp Up is it's a huge success in its inaugural event. And listen, it was engaging. We had some fun on the penultimate panel, and then Neil Mohan speaking at the end really gave an incentive to people to stick around. And now, of course, they're having cocktails and networking, which is half the battle and half the benefit.